In the book Oliver Twist by Charles Dickens, Oliver finishes his meagre workhouse lunch and says, "Please, sir, I want some more." This is what dog worshippers do all of the time. They always want some more, no matter how much we give them. The only difference is that they don't say please, and they don't call us sir. They demand and abuse. In the book, when Oliver politely asks for more, he gets hit on the head with a ladle and is sold for £5. When dog worshippers demand more, we give it to them and we ask how much more they want. No matter how much they take, few of us complain. This has to stop. Reasoning with dog worshippers is pointless, as I pointed out in my video, The Futility of Arguing with Dog Worshippers. They will ask us to be reasonable, when what they actually want is for us to stop being critical and continue to give them free rein. The Oliver Twist routine starts with the decision to buy a dog. Anyone buying a dog must know the exercise requirements of dogs, but that's of no matter because they will demand space and society will provide. They are unable to provide space for the dog, so they buy the dog anyway and complain that the dog needs space, expecting the rest of society to provide this. We give them our parks, and they demand that children behave in a certain way in parks to avoid upsetting dogs. We give them our parks, and they want dog-only parks. They want to use cycle paths to exercise their dogs. They want beaches. They want playing fields and sports grounds. They want nature trails. They want cemeteries. We keep giving, and they keep wanting more. When they buy a dog, they must know that dogs are high-maintenance, demanding animals that cannot be left on their own, but they buy the dog anyway. They can't leave the dog alone, so they want us to accept that they are going to bring the dog with them wherever they go. They want dogs in the workplace, so we allow it without complaint. Then they want dogs in stores, dogs in cafes, dogs in restaurants. We allow this, and then dogs appear on buses, trains, and planes. People buy dogs for a variety of reasons. Some of them believe that the presence of a dog will help them manage their anxiety. There is no evidence for any of this. It is just a belief. The demand that follows this intensely stupid idea is the concept of the emotional support dog. They demand that we go along with this foolish nonsense, and we tolerate dogs sitting next to us on a plane or disturbing everyone at a sports stadium or a local event, such as a food fair or a farmer's market. Dogs do not belong in any of these places, but they demand and we provide. I refer you to my video entitled Emotional Support Animals, a Solution or a Problem. Anyone who buys a dog must have lived in society all of their lives and must know the customs, practices, and habits of the society they live in. Despite having that knowledge, they go ahead and buy a dog and then expect society to change customs and adjust habits to accommodate the result of their very foolish decision to buy the dog. In my video entitled Dog Ownership is Cruel, Love is Hate, Hate is Love, I discussed the concept that the imprisoning of dogs in your home causes the dog stress and leads to anxiety-type behavior and anxious reactions to loud noises, for example. The very people who cause the anxiety in their dogs want to blame us and then demand that we change our customs because they claim that these customs cause fear and anxiety in their dogs. I discussed this in Dogs and Fireworks and Dogs and New Year's Eve. I've read that some entitled dog owners have complained about Easter egg hunts in public parks or on people's property because dogs may steal the eggs and have a reaction to the chocolate. They demand that we change our decades-old and even centuries-old customs to fit in with their personal decision to buy a dog. In their enthusiasm to believe that dogs are equivalent or superior to children, they want us to accept the intrusion of dogs into activities that should be exclusively for children. In my video entitled Dogs and Their Owners Have Ruined Halloween, I discussed the insertion of dogs into a long-standing social and cultural event that has meaning for humans, but none for dogs. Buying a dog is an intensely selfish and thoughtless decision that comes at considerable financial, emotional, physical, cultural, and environmental cost to society. Dog owners don't care what it costs the rest of society. They expect that we will oblige them and uncomplainingly provide. See my video, Your Dog Costs Me, for more details. Whenever dog owners say, "Can I have some more?" we need to practice replying, "No, you can't." Only when we refuse their demands will we expect to have a future that is dog-free.